No!
A woman named Natalie, who lives in the UK with her family, says that strange things have been happening in their home lately. She explains that they've recently been doing some renovations in their old house, and she thinks that might have stirred up something in the home, something dark and possibly dangerous. One night, while her son is asleep, something happens. Some invisible force seems to grab Natalie's son by the ankle and pull him off the bed. The boy starts crying, and as if talking to someone we can't see, says, "I don't like it." Natalie says her son then ran into their bedroom crying and told them there was a man in his room. But clearly, there was no one there. So, who or what pulled the boy's leg? That's for you to decide. In the next video, Diana Sudi and her brother panic after they see a lot of police cars in their backyard.
You're right. What the hell is... Here.
Look, I was...
It looks like all the police officers are checking out a trailer. There must be something important about it because a lot of them are going inside. Diana says the trailer belongs to her dad and he's been renting it to someone, but the person staying there hasn't come out for over a week, which is why the police showed up. They did a welfare check to see if the man was right, but when they looked inside, they found something unfortunate.
He's not coming out.
The man had passed away. It's important to note that while Diana and her brother were recording, they didn't know he had died. They were just filming all the activity happening in their backyard. But as they got closer to the trailer, Diana caught something on camera that she couldn't explain. The following is her footage. Watch closely.
Right there. Wait, they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off?
Yeah, exactly. And I knew something was going on. Oh, that's a lot of cops.
Holy shit, what the hell? What?
Yeah, they're coming out.
Are they calling something in?
Yeah.
Going back over. What was Tom doing?
This is like a nap.
Neither Diana nor her brother noticed the small figure. They don't remember ever seeing the shadowy shape while recording, which makes them think it wasn't there. But the video shows something different. Something was there, even though they couldn't see it in person. The weirdest part is the figure itself. At one point, it disappears behind a police officer.
That's a lot of cops.
The silhouette was completely unnoticed by them, while the whole situation gave Diana the creeps. It didn't compare to what happened when she and her dad went inside the trailer a few days later. Diana ended up regretting helping him, because while they were checking it out, something happened.
Be a little smelly.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh my god. What was that?
A lifeless crow suddenly falls out of an open cabinet, scaring Diana badly. She isn't sure how it just fell out like that, and she has no words for what she finds while inside the trailer. What she discovers leaves her more scared than ever. Watch.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid like down before a long time ago.
even though it might not look like a big deal. The handprints are the reason Diana hasn't been able to return to the trailer. It didn't hit her right away, but after going home and watching the video, she quickly sent it to her brother, who confirmed exactly what she was thinking. While looking back at the video she had taken days earlier, she couldn't help but notice the size of the figure. Its height looked similar to that of a child. Diana now wonders if the figure could have been the spirit of the man's child. Based on what happened that night, she believes its appearance was probably not a coincidence. A dog and her owner were home alone when something strange occurred. The owner who posted the video wrote, "Hazel has been growling for 10 minutes. I checked the security cameras to see if anyone was outside, but there wasn't anyone. So I decided to record her since this isn't her usual behavior." What happens next is unsettling. Take a look.
There are spirits here. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. You must leave. You're not welcome here. What's going on? What is it, Hayes? Alright.
What is Hazel seeing? And more importantly, why is she growling? It's often said that dogs can sense things we can't, like spirits. But is that what's happening here? Or is there another reason? I'll leave it up to you to decide. Roland has captured some of the creepiest footage, and his experiences have become well known. What makes Roland different is how he approaches the paranormal. He invites spirits into his home. While most people would do anything to get rid of ghosts, Roland welcomes them, knowing it gives him more material for his popular YouTube channel. Over the years, his house has turned into a hotspot for paranormal activity, and he continues to capture amazing evidence of it.
Are you a positive energy? A negative energy? Can you let me know what kind of energy you are? Oh! Look, it is moving. What the This is the boot. This is the boot from the doll.
In this particular video, Roland set up 2 ornaments in his kitchen, hoping to communicate with any spirits that might be around. He told the spirits that if they had positive energy, they should tilt the ornament toward the turtle, and if they had negative energy, they should move toward the other ornament. Roland's experiment didn't go as planned. The spirit chose the negative ornament, showing that it wasn't a friendly presence. Roland stayed calm, as usual, and began filming everything around him. He then searched his house thoroughly for more signs of paranormal activity.
That boot is now gone. Just disappeared. If there's a spirit in here, let me know where the boot is.
However, when Roland returned to the kitchen, the atmosphere changed again. He felt a coldness wash over him, a clear sign that the spirit was nearby. He asked the spirit to move the drawer, and to his surprise, the drawer opened on its own. Roland stayed calm as always, and recorded this shocking moment on camera. He knew he needed to capture as much evidence as possible to share with his viewers. The paranormal activity in his home had reached a new level, and Roland's fans were excited to see the next part of his haunting experiences. On the evening of August 18th, 2024, a user named Synestia was relaxing at home when she suddenly heard her dog barking downstairs. She quickly went to check on him, but didn't find anything unusual. However, she noticed her dog acting strange, like he was scared of something she couldn't see. Just to be sure, Synestia decided to check her home security camera, and what she found left her feeling spooked. something dark can be seen moving around the room. According to Synestia, her dog is usually quiet and rarely barks, so she was shocked to see how scared he looked in the recording. To make it even creepier, whatever this thing is also seems to move one of her chairs. This has made Synestia wonder if her home is haunted by a ghost. But what do you think? Was a ghost caught on camera? The next clips you're about to see were posted by a social media user named Daniel25. Danny lives with his partner and their young children, and for the past few years, they've been dealing with strange activity in their home, which they believe is paranormal.
Cardo! This just opened by itself. While I was in there.
Did you move Mickey Mouse?
Close it, please. Nobody's in there, right? Can you check?
A cupboard door slowly opens by itself. Danny says no one else was in the room with him when it happened, but the creepy activity doesn't stop there.
Get a tissue!
I wasn't picking my nose!
Don't yell like that.
I was putting my nose by my nose, but I
Look at
wasn't
me.
picking it.
First of all, don't raise your voice like that. Inappropriate. And see, now the ghost is very upset. Don't do that.
Danny is talking to his son when, all of a sudden, several toys fall as if something unseen knocked them over. In this last clip, we see objects in the house moving even though no one is around to see them.
Hello, I already brushed your hair. Hey, how did this open?
I don't know.
Did you open it?
No, I
Let's look at the camera.
Wait, did I?
The closet door slowly opens, even though the room looks completely empty. Shortly after, Danny and his daughter find the door open, even though he remembers it being closed just a few moments earlier. He checks his home security camera footage on his phone and is shocked to see the door moving by itself. But is Danny's home haunted? Let me know. And this fun yet confusing video posted on Reddit by user Frankie Frosty, that husky seems to be having an intense case of the zoomies. Caught on the home security camera, the energetic dog can be seen racing around the room, jumping and spinning for over 2 minutes, even though no one else is home. At first, the owner brushed it off as typical husky behavior, but they soon started to wonder if something strange was happening. Upon closer look, it almost seems like the dog is playing with or interacting with something invisible, leading viewers to wonder if the dog might be seeing a ghostly presence. Whether it's just the dog's playful behavior or something mysterious, this video gives the usual zoomies an eerie twist. Nikki Viana was always a skeptic when it came to ghosts and paranormal beings. She thought such things only happened in the suburbs or deep in the woods, far from any civilization. Her TikTok account even reflected her lack of interest in the paranormal, until she had a chilling experience that changed everything. After moving into a new apartment they got for a bargain, things started feeling off. At first, it was just a feeling, a subtle unease that crept into her daily life. But then, the unthinkable happened, and her world was turned upside down. During an afternoon nap, Nikki was jolted awake by a chilling sight. Her appliances had come to life. One of the televisions was trying to sneak out of the house. Sure, another TV could have been turned on remotely, but how do you explain the one that was unplugged and quietly wheeled away in broad daylight? Even more unsettling was how the TV seemed to be carefully guided away from the steps, as if some invisible force was making sure it didn't fall or break. When she reviewed the footage, she was left stunned and realized that otherworldly forces were at play. Tim Morozov, a popular YouTuber known for exploring creepy places at night, goes into old hospitals and rundown houses without showing any fear. In this video, he heads into the darkness once again. It was 1 a.m. when Tim stepped into an old, empty house. Nobody ever said it was haunted, just badly built and forgotten. But as the night went on and shadows moved through the rooms, he set out to show that something more unsettling might be hiding there.
Что там за шум? Там, по-моему, только одна вешалка была. Что сейчас за порыв энергии был такой?
Without warning, something like a twisted carpet shot out, spinning wildly through the halls of the old house. Tim, his heart pounding, chased after it, his mind racing with questions he couldn't answer. Eventually, it fell still, and he realized it was just a simple rug. But how had it flown? What force made it defy logic? Those questions remained unanswered, and the silence of the house offered no clues. It was a mystery locked behind the walls and floors, destined to stay in the dark corners of Tim's memory, haunting him long after he turned off the lights. In the following video, a young girl is playing a game by herself when something happens that scares her half to death.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Although nothing is seen, she insists that she saw a face inside her bedroom. This is what happens when you play the game she was playing, called The Sky is Blue. The goal of the game is to capture a floating face on camera. After seeing how scared and shaken she was, her parents decided to ban her from playing the game inside the house. However, despite this rule, she continues to play the game. Although she broke the rule, she wouldn't be the only one in her family to do so. Her older sister, Vicky, wanted to see what had scared her little sister when she played the game, so she decided to play it with her.
What do you do?
You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling and
That's what I did.
and slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
The sky is blue, and like before, nothing appears. But one night, when Vicky decides to play the game in every room of the house since no one else is home, this happens.
The sky is blue, and I see you. The sky is blue, and I see you. The sky is blue, and I see you. The sky is blue, and I see you.
Vicky was completely shaken by what had happened in her bedroom. Her chandelier had somehow come loose from the ceiling. This didn't make sense to her since the chandelier was securely mounted. The only way she thought it could have fallen was if the weight had caused it to drop, but what scared her was that it happened right when she was playing the game.
So for those of you asking, this is what fell. That game? Absolutely not.
Whether it was a coincidence or not, the sudden fall of the black chandelier sent Vicky running in a panic. It's no surprise that she hasn't played the game since then. It's unclear if playing the game had anything to do with what happened, but until more people share their experiences with it, this footage will remain unexplained. A creepy video posted online by an anonymous user has recently started a debate among paranormal fans. In the clip, the person is filming in a public park. The area looks empty, and a thick fog covers the grass. But something odd is visible on a single park bench. A see-through figure can be seen in the fog. Many viewers believe it looks like the ghost of a woman wearing a long white dress, similar to a kuntilanak or Samara from the movie The Ring. Since the clip was shared by an anonymous user, there isn't much information about it. However, some think it could be the spirit of someone who can't move on, and her ghost now haunts the place where she sadly died. What do you think? A man works as a security guard in a big office building. One night, while patrolling the dark halls, Luis suddenly hears something very disturbing. He says it sounds like voices coming from the second floor, which is supposed to be empty. Something appears from the darkness, but within a second, it disappears. Viewers say it looks like the face of a young woman, and it gets even creepier. According to Luis, a woman tragically passed away inside the building. This has led him and some viewers to believe that it could be her ghost. But what do you think? Is the building where Luis works haunted, or is there another explanation for this creepy footage? At 3 a.m., social media user Capricorn Warrior suddenly wakes up, her heart racing. She looks around but can't find anything that explains why she woke up. She gets out of bed and checks the house, but again, finds nothing. However, one night, she gets an idea. A few years ago, she installed security cameras around her home so she could check the footage. What she sees in the footage shocks her to her core.
Can someone tell me what this is? This is my security camera, okay? Now, you can see me over here in the white nightgown, facing the window. What is that keeps being seen in my security camera? Does anyone know what that looks like or what that could be? That keeps showing up behind me in my security camera. This is about the third time it has shown up. I've checked the security cameras over and over again, and it only shows up behind me. It is not showing up behind anyone else. And of course you can see it's my security camera because I've got right here is the line of the camera. And this is the full size of the photo. Now, this is me over here in the white gown facing the window again. What is that shadow that keeps coming up behind me? My security camera is catching it every time.
A tall, dark figure can be seen behind the Capricorn Warrior. She says she's caught it on the security camera 3 or 4 times, but has no idea what it could be. TikTok viewers have different ideas. Some think it's a protective angel, while others believe it might be a demon. So, what do you think? Is it an angel, a demon, or something else? Late one night, social media user Josh Robillard returns home after a long shift. Most people would be ready to relax, but Josh feels uneasy about going inside. For the past few weeks, he says strange things have been happening, objects moving on their own, lights flickering, and odd noises coming from empty rooms. In this first clip, as Josh pulls into his driveway, he notices something unusual in one of the windows.
I just pulled up, and What is that? Is that a person? What the is that? There should be nobody in the house. Nobody at all. Okay, well, guess I'll check it out.
A dark figure appears to be standing in front of a window. This doesn't make sense to Josh. No one should be inside the house. So who or what is it? What makes it even more unsettling is that when Josh checks inside, the house is just as empty as he expected. There's no trace of whatever he saw. But a few nights later, while home alone, Josh suddenly hears a noise coming from downstairs.
Definitely heard something down here. Banging or something.
A pale face is seen looking through the window, staring directly at Josh, who is completely terrified. The face eventually disappears from view, and when Josh checks outside, there's nothing there. TikTok viewers think Josh encountered something paranormal. What do you think? In this creepy video posted on TikTok by user ScaryVideos786, viewers are faced with what could be a frightening encounter with a supernatural being. Watch closely. At first, the scene seems normal, but then you notice a strange, ghostly figure following the pair closely. At one eerie moment, the figure looks like it's reaching out, as if trying to grab the young girl. Even more unsettling, the girl seems aware of the ghostly presence, clearly pointing toward it, suggesting she might see something the adults can't. Viewers are split on what this apparition could be. Some think it might be a sinister entity, maybe even a demon, while others believe it could be a guardian angel. One viewer pointed out that children and animals are often said to be able to see supernatural things that adults miss. Whether this footage shows something paranormal or just a strange camera effect, it's creepy. James from the YouTube channel By the Curb spends the night at one of England's most haunted pubs. The Golden Fleece, located in York in northern England, has been around for over 500 years. With such a long past, it's not shocking that the place is known for being haunted by more than one ghost.
So, on a whim, I booked this place in York, and I've just looked outside and it says it's the most haunted inn in England. Anyway, we're here. Look. That's what they say, not me.
James doesn't believe the Golden Fleece's scary reputation at first, but as soon as he walks into his room, his camera catches something creepy. James doesn't see it at the moment, but something dark moves right in front of his camera. Later that night, he looks up information about the Golden Fleece pub and finds out that the place is believed to be haunted by at least 15 different ghosts. So what do you think passed in front of James's camera? In this eerie footage posted on Reddit by user KJK1304, a normal day at work quickly takes an unusual turn.
This is where it moves a lot.
At first, the footage is sped up, and viewers can barely notice the cans slowly moving on their own. But what happens next, shown in real time, leaves no doubt. The soda can suddenly move a long way, right in front of the stunned manager, whose shocked reaction confirms that he's just seen something truly puzzling.
This is where it moves a lot.
The person who posted the video asks viewers for their thoughts. Could this be real paranormal activity caught on camera, or is it just caused by condensation? Adam from the well-known YouTube channel Adam Mark Explores shares his chilling experiences, from empty water parks to old haunted mansions. No place is too creepy for him. In this video, Adam heads to Scotland to check out the long-abandoned Central Hotel in the town of Annan. Built in 1898 as a luxury getaway, the hotel is now falling apart and surrounded by dark stories. Many people in the area believe that restless spirits live there, making it the perfect place for Adam to investigate the claims. On May 14th, 2024, Adam arrives full of excitement and curiosity. As soon as he steps into the once grand building, he's amazed. But as night falls, he has no idea just how frightening things are about to get.
Yeah. But what an entrance this is as well. Look at this, guys. Absolutely unreal. I am masked up, but check this entrance out. The stairs. We have a coffin down here. What the hell is going on? Mattresses, furniture, all been chucked down. Looks like there's been a fire in this place. Oh, it looks like there's a basement. Warnings on the side. Guys.
The building is falling apart, with broken pieces scattered all over the floor and thick bird droppings covering almost every surface. The soft flapping and cooing of pigeons can be heard through the dark hallways, but beneath those sounds, there are faint voices and clear creaking footsteps coming from deeper inside. Unsure if the strange noises are just from the birds or something more frightening, Adam stops for a moment. Still, his curiosity is stronger than his fear, and he carefully walks upstairs to find out where the creepy sounds are coming from.
Huge skylight at the top. This is unreal. I am masked up, obviously, because the amount of bird poo in here. Dead birds all over the place here. Look at this. Absolutely everywhere. What? How on earth is the electric on in this place?
With every step, Adam becomes more interested. The once detailed design, now worn down and falling apart, hints at a more elegant time. After checking the whole upper floor, he only finds more pigeons and no sign of anyone else. While he's glad he's not walking in on someone, the strange voices and footsteps still don't make sense. Thinking about the creepy local stories, Adam goes back downstairs and sets up his equipment, ready to catch anything that could explain the strange noises.
Hey guys, so we are on the bottom of the stairs now. We've got the spirit talker. We have a REM pod on the stairs, and we have cat balls heading down. We also have the music box set up next to the stationary camera there. I'm just going to do a few shout outs, see if we can get any responses.
As soon as Adam asks his first question, his REM pod lights up and beeps, hinting that something might be answering. A wave of adrenaline hits him as he starts to think he might not be alone in the crumbling halls. Nervous but curious, he calms his breathing and keeps going, focused on finding out more. The air feels heavier now, the silence even deeper, as he carefully thinks of his next question and waits, heart racing for another response.
Do you mind me being here? I don't believe anyone's tried to communicate with you before in this place. Man, this bird poo's really getting on my chest. I'm not going to be able to stay here forever. Maybe just a quick one today. I just heard walking. Hello?
Cursed land.
Cursed land. Is this land cursed that this building's on? The f*** was that?
Adam decides to try one last time to find out if the strange sounds are truly paranormal. With his gear ready, he prepares himself for whatever might show up, hoping to catch clear proof of the spirit said to haunt the old hotel before he finally leaves.
Who did I hear? Can you tell me how many people are here with me? Nine. Can you tell me why you're still here? Is there a reason you can't leave? Right. Let me just head down these stairs. I'm not gonna lie, this place is freaking me out. Especially being here on my own. Nope. That was right above me. That was right above me.
As Adam's device shows clear responses, the whole building seems to come alive. Heavy footsteps echo through the halls, and doors slam shut for no clear reason. His heart races as he realizes the place is truly haunted. Shaken, but amazed by what he's experienced, Adam decides he's seen enough. He gathers his gear and leaves the abandoned building, his mind filled with both disbelief and wonder. Even as he returns to normal life, one question stays with him: how many more secrets are still hidden between the world of the living and the dead? A group of cowboys went into an old haunted church one day to try talking to spirits using Ovilus devices. While they were in the middle of it, strange things started happening. Doors were opening and closing on their own, each one at least once.
That door just shut. Call them out.
Hey, who are you?
Check behind me.
Dude, we've upset it now.
That's that black mass.
Dude, close that door right there.
Okay, guys.
That door opened up first.
It's getting active.
That door opened
Smoke.
up.
I got a cigarette. I've been lighted. It said smoke.
Look at it.
It said smoke. Guys, listen. What?
Wait.
Down. I just laid my lighter down. It either changed. I'm telling you, every word has a meaning. Okay? The apparition I saw, his name. What?
These creepy events suggest the church might be haunted by something evil, or maybe someone is just playing a prank on them. I'll let you decide. This Facebook reel posted by Ahmed Shah shows a strange scene that was caught on camera.
Occurrence that happens when there's absolutely no wind. But what do you think?
The video shows smoke coming out of a chimney, but instead of spreading out, it goes straight up into the sky in a very straight line, rising so high that the top can't even be seen.
You couldn't even see the end of it. And some people speculated that this is a rare occurrence that happens when there's absolutely no wind. But what do you think?
The video has gotten a lot of reactions, with many people wondering if it's real. Some think it might be made using AI or edited, while others are just confused by what they saw. What do you think? Is it a strange weather event, or just a well-edited clip? A man named Antonio buys abandoned properties in the mountain area of Mazamitla, Mexico, and works hard to fix them up. Most of his projects turn out well, turning old, run-down buildings into nice homes. But recently, Antonio got a property with a sad past. He says the last owner died in one of the bedrooms. One night, Antonio went to the house to drop off some things, but he felt like something was off. He quickly left and got in his car. When he looked back at the house, he saw something that gave him the chills. While standing outside the house, Antonio watches in fear as the lights inside start flashing on and off. If you slow down the video and look closely, you can see what seems to be a dark figure in the window. But who or what could it be? A creepy video shared by Maxima Martel on Facebook has made viewers wonder if something paranormal was filmed. Take a close look. The video shows two people walking their dogs in the snow when a strange, ghost-like figure seems to move quickly behind a fence. Curious about what they saw, Maxima tried to recreate the video to see if it could be explained. They wore a high-visibility vest, put a reflective collar on the dog, and even blew air to try to copy the Misty shape from the original clip. But none of these attempts showed up on camera the same way. Now, people in the online paranormal community are looking closely at the footage and sharing their thoughts. Was it just a strange lighting effect, or did Maxima accidentally catch something paranormal on film? A Reddit user named Bondo Brando 401 recently shared a video that quickly got a lot of attention. The clip, said to be recorded over a year ago in Warwick, Rhode Island, is called Shape-Shifting Aircraft and shows a 30-second video of a strange light moving through the night sky.
Bro, what am I looking at right now, dude? On some real... What the f am I looking at?
The original poster shared more details, saying they first thought the object was just a star and that the video was taken with a Samsung Galaxy A's 23 Plus. They said they had never seen anything like it before and compared it to other drone sightings people describe as shape-shifting balls of light. When some people doubted the video, the poster explained that the lights were high in the sky and moving fast. Some commenters thought it was just a plane that looked strange because of a blurry lens. But the poster tried to prove that wrong by sharing an edited version of the video with the brightness and contrast adjusted. Even with all the questions, the video has led to a lot of debate. Some people think it might be a high-tech drone changing lights, while others are sure it's just a distorted image of a regular aircraft. For now, no one knows for sure what it was. A man named Christian stumbled upon something really strange.
What is that? Wait, is y'all seeing that? Wait, what? Hold on. No. Yeah, hold on. Am I tripping? Is something going on?
Kristen began recording immediately after noticing a pulsing blue light flashing in the sky. The strange glow seemed to come from several spots in the distance, jumping back and forth. But unlike other videos showing glowing orbs in the sky, these lights appeared to be on the ground. Christian had no idea what might be causing it, so he jokingly asked if any scientists watching could explain. On March 4th, 2025, a man named Adam is seen standing in his room with his sister, both scared after spotting something unsettling inside the closet. Watch closely.
No mames. No mames. Parte ahí, pula. ¿Será que me acerco?
Sí.
The two siblings keep their distance as they notice what seems to be a pale face staring at them from inside the closet. Then, the mirror door opens and the closet door shuts by itself. Adam says he's been scared to go near the closet ever since. Whether it's a real ghost or not, that's for you to decide. Before getting into the video, some explanation is needed. The Quest 3 VR headset has a mixed reality mode that scans your room, including all the furniture, and projects your game onto your walls, ceiling, and furniture. This technology uses infrared light and depth sensors to detect objects in the room, and it's known to be very accurate. A Reddit user named Moki was playing a kids game called First Encounter, where you shoot at small alien creatures running around your house virtually. But while playing, her Quest VR headset started picking up something unusual in her home. Now, just to be clear, Moki is playing a kid's game. This isn't a ghost game, and whatever that thing is, it shouldn't be there. The Quest VR headset picked up something really strange in her hallway. It looks like a shadowy figure of a man wearing a dark hood or robe. So, what do you think her VR headset was picking up? Let me know. Kaylee Shreve is on her shift at a Victoria's Secret store and heads to the restroom for a break, but things quickly start to get strange.
I swear to God, this hand dryer just turned on by itself. And that's how far, like, this is how far away I am from it. Turn on again if there's somebody here with me. I will myself right now. I'm not even wiping my ass.
That was unsettling, and hopefully one of Kaylee's co-workers had a wet wipe or something to help out. In this strange footage uploaded to TikTok by the user Sleep with Horror, we see what seems to be a simple case of shoplifting captured by a store's security camera. A bald man is seen quietly taking items from the shelves, unaware that he's being recorded. However, things take a creepy turn when the store's security guard enters the frame, and viewers quickly notice something unsettling. The security guard looks almost exactly like the suspected shoplifter. They look so similar that it's as if they could be the same person. This strange similarity has led to many theories. One sharp viewer thinks they've figured it out, suggesting that the shoplifter is wearing a very realistic mask to hide his true identity. What do you think? Watch the video again and share your thoughts in the comments. Here, we see paranormal activity at a young boy's house. His grandma has passed away, but it seems like her ghost is still with him. Pretty spooky, right? In the clip, the boy sees a chair moving by itself, with something more sinister possibly lurking there. Maybe his grandmother's spirit, as the house seems to be haunted. This video was recorded by a young man on a late-night road trip. While driving, he saw this.
You know, I'm driving, and I see some, like, look at there's something up here. Hello?
An eerie figure was standing by the roadside. He turned around and shared his experience in a video. In the footage, a person with long dark hair stands in the dark, seemingly trying to scare passing cars. Some believe this person might just enjoy frightening drivers, which seems like a reasonable explanation, while others think it could just be a mannequin. Tim explored a house with a possessed doll. While part 1 was a bit uneventful, part 2 took a wild turn. The doll caused chaos. Carpets moved, chairs flew, doors slammed shut, and the doll banged its head against a box of holy water until it broke free. Things quickly escalated into pure madness.
тебе не выбраться с этого ящика. Поэтому ты можешь со мной поговорить.
After watching the clip, it's obvious that the doll is haunted by something much darker, and the presence of the entity is hard to ignore. Ian from the Midwest Ghost Hunter YouTube channel went to explore the well-known haunted Malvern Manor in Iowa. The manor is known for stories about many spirits haunting the halls. It was first a railroad inn, then turned into a nursing home, and later a care facility. Many people have died there, and there are many tales of former patients still being present in the manor. Ian expected something major to happen. With his equipment ready, he entered the manor with focus. As he walked through the hallways and looked into different rooms, he started asking questions. That's when he saw something that left him shaken.
Okay, there's definitely somebody in there, which means I have to go check it out. Ooh, yay. Who's in here? Who's in here? I just heard somebody in here. Could you make your presence known? Oh, what the? Whoa, 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 whoa! The blinds are freaking moving! Holy, are you seeing that?
A strange noise caught his attention and led him down the hall where the blinds started moving on their own, possibly as a sign that he wasn't alone. He then walked into a room that once belonged to a former patient named Grace.
Are you in here? Hello. I'm gonna attempt another K2 session. I'm gonna put this device on your wheelchair, okay? I'm just gonna set it right there. If you're in here with me, could you set that device off? Oh wow, there you are. Thank you. This might sound really strange, but I can't see you right now. I don't see you at all, Grace. Are you aware that you've passed on? Oh my god, I just heard a voice.
The K2 meter lit up multiple times in response to his questions. Then, out of nowhere, a disembodied voice was heard just a few feet away. As Ian kept trying to make contact, things suddenly took a frightening turn.
What do you mean when you say that the devil is after you? Who is the devil? Oh, oh. That was a fucking deep voice. Holy shit. Oh, what the? Oh, what the? Nope, stop.
Several deep, threatening voices came from the darkness, and when Ian pointed his camera at the wheelchair, it mysteriously rolled toward him. The chilling moment left Ian stunned, his adrenaline surging. Still, even after what he had just seen, he pushed on to another part of the manor, where, as expected, the strange activity continued.
That sounded like a cry.
A ghostly sound of a woman crying was heard coming from down the hall. As expected, Ian chose to check it out. However, once he stepped into the room, things quickly became terrifying.
Are you in here? I thought I heard you. Is it okay that I'm in your room? Oh my goodness, it is suddenly cold in here. I am getting chills all over my body. What was that? What was that?
As he moved his camera to the left, a ghostly white face showed up in the mirror. This eerie face clearly had two eyes that seemed to stare straight at Ian before it quickly disappeared. Could this be real proof of the paranormal? That's for you to decide. This man had recently bought a property in a remote area, with its front yard leading into dense woods. To keep an eye on the road to his house, he installed a security camera. One night, the motion sensor went off. Thinking it was just an animal, he grabbed his flashlight and went outside. Everything seemed normal. The woods were silent, and nothing looked out of place. Curious, he checked the footage to see who or what had triggered the sensor. That's when he saw something terrifying. A dark figure with a pale head moved between the trees. It didn't walk or run, but glided smoothly, almost like it was floating. Despite this disturbing discovery, he decided to stay. Brother and sister Josh and Crystal are doing a paranormal investigation at the well-known haunted Hotel del Coronado in San Diego, California. The old hotel opened in 1888, and over the past 137 years, both workers and guests have claimed to witness several strange and unexplained events. People often report lights flickering, TVs turning on and off, and objects falling from shelves on their own. Josh and Crystal notice something in a nearby room and try to film it. They don't quite capture what they were aiming for, but they end up recording something even more unsettling.
It's okay. I can see you. Come to me. Are you a little boy? It's okay. Come here. It's okay. I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth. Is he moving? Is he moving? It's okay.
No, wait.
It's
Come
okay.
back. Come back.
Where?
No, you come back. Go straight. Look straight. Towards me. No. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
As Crystal tries to communicate with the spirit of a little boy she believes haunts the room, Josh's camera unexpectedly catches the shadow of a child. The shadow appears to run past Crystal from the other side, unexplained and eerie.
Put your back towards me.
So, did Josh and Crystal capture proof of the supernatural at the old Hotel del Coronado? As always, it's up to you to decide. This next video is from Jordan Bowen, who was home alone when she filmed it. It was late at night, and she was watching TV while sending Snapchats to her friends. Something she often does when she's alone. Her apartment can sometimes feel creepy when no one else is around, so she talks to her friends to feel less alone. After she had sent some videos, one of her friends noticed something strange in one of her snaps. Here's what they caught without her realizing. Take a look. It seems Jordan wasn't alone, or at least not as she thought. At first, she thought she was just imagining things, but soon realized it wasn't just in her head. Someone or something was actually inside her apartment. It's hard to see at first, but if you zoom in, you can spot a shadowy shape moving from one room to another. It happens quickly, but slowing down the footage shows something large moving. As someone in the comments pointed out, whatever it is looks like it's hunched over, moving stealthily across the apartment. Whether it's a person or something else, it seems like it didn't want to be seen. Not much else is known about the footage or if Jordan has caught anything else, but this video alone is pretty creepy. So, who or what do you think was inside Jordan's apartment? Let me know your thoughts. This next video is a creepy one. The story goes that the owner's cat had recently passed away, but they believed her ghost was haunting her old play tower. They claim they set up a camera and captured this spooky footage. Some animal lovers say they find the video very comforting. Let me know what you think. Under the cover of darkness, an Arab ghost hunter received a call to investigate a home that had been plagued by strange hauntings for 15 years. Every family that had lived there reported unsettling paranormal events, but no one had dared to hire a hunter to get to the bottom of it until now. As the clock struck 1 a.m., he arrived at the Eerie house, its windows staring at him like empty eyes. He stepped inside, and the heavy door creaked shut behind him. Little did he know that this night would lead him into one of the most terrifying experiences of his career.
هذا المكان اللي أبي أروحه يا جماعة. بسم الله. بسم الله. يا جماعة لا يكون هذا جنة بنويرة. وهذا واحد. شوفوا يا جماعة. يما أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات. يا جماعة من عارف أدخل المكان. شوفوا هذا يطالع يا جماعة، أقسم بالله كأنه يطالع. لازم أدخل وأشوف إيش السالفة.
While checking the building before entering, Hamza noticed something horrifying. On the second floor, a pale figure peeked its head around a window, glaring at him with a cold, unsettling stare. The moment their eyes met, it quickly disappeared behind the blinds, vanishing as if it had never been there. Most people would have turned around and left, deciding it wasn't worth continuing. But Hamza, who made a living by chasing restless spirits, wasn't intimidated by such a small display. He pushed open the door and went inside. What happened next was more shocking than anything he had ever experienced.
بسم الله. الصوت من وين؟ يا جماعة اختفى الصوت. اختفى الصوت. أعوذ بكلمات لا تمات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. شوف يا جماعة. لا 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 يا جماعة معليش، أعتذر منكم، موقع جديد وأبو خالد مرة بعيد عني، فاستودعتكم الله الذي لا تضيع ودائعه. لا إله إلا الله. يا جماعة هذه طارت هناك. لا في صوت، ورب الكعبة في صوت يا جماعة. حطوا السماعات يا جماعة، حطوا السماعات.
As soon as Hamza entered, he heard unnaturally loud thudding footsteps echoing above him, sending a shiver down his spine. He quietly climbed the staircase and found a heavy metal pipe blocking the corridor. Before he could even blink, the pipe crashed to the floor. Even though he was completely alone, that chilling moment made him realize he had encountered something far from human. He decided to stop his search right there and quickly left to inform the owners. They attempted to bless the old house, but no one knows if the ritual ever truly got rid of whatever remained in the shadows. A Reddit user named ConnectInflation824 shared an amazing sighting deep in the forest.
Cobra dura.
Olha lá, ela vai embora. Aí, ó. Daí pra mim filmar ela.
Tô filmando bem daqui.
Ela foi embora, vai pegar no rabo dela pra trás.
Meu doido.
Nossa, ela vai embora, largar o rabo ali.
Pai, puta que pariu, gente. Aí ela volta por trás.
Aí, vai lá, vai. Aí. Rapaz, filma aqui, Bar.
Tô filmando.
Olha aqui, cara. Vem aqui, Zé.
Olha o tamanho dela.
Aqui.
Gente!
Aqui, ela não comeu nada, não.
Ah, esse
é uns 5 metros mesmo. Vem, Bar. Rapaz.
Olha
Tá
o
filmando?
tamanho.
Vem ali, Bar. Filma aqui.
Tô filmando aqui, pai.
Quero ver arrastar.
Olha os dois se matando.
Tá filmando aqui, ó?
Tô.
Aí, gente, ó. Dá uma olhadinha aqui no tamanho dessa menina. Olha só, cara, que coisa.
A massive, dark-colored anaconda was lying in the bushes. Luckily, both the men and the anaconda made it out unharmed, but they had no reason to bother it and should have just left it alone. One night, while Mike and his wife were in bed, they heard knocking on the window. Mike checked but found nothing, though he did spot handprints on the TV. Later, a creepy face was seen on camera peeking through the window. Watch the video closely. There's something strange in the mirror, too.
Está tocando la puerta, están tocando la ventana y también la televisión está prendida. Miren la hora que es. Miren la hora que es. La televisión, la televisión. Sí, está en la película. En esa película nosotros estábamos viendo una de comedia. No entiendo por qué está ahí, la verdad. Como les digo, escuchamos que nos chistaron y que nos están tocando la puerta y la ventana. Y nos despertamos y la tele está prendida ahí. Ay, mío. Sí. Nadie, no hay nadie. No hay nadie, no hay nada. No hay nada, nada, no hay nada. Sí, por eso, no hay nada, no hay nadie, no hay nada. Te juro que no, que voy a ir a ver al cuarto de los niños ahorita porque no inventes, no hay nada. Déjame ir al cuarto de los niños a checar. Se están... Ay, Dios mío. Se está prendiendo y apagando la televisión. Miren, hay unas huellas aquí en la televisión. Los niños no los podían haber agarrado ellos. Pero miren, está prendiendo y apagando. Está prendiendo y apagando la televisión. La voy a apagar. Ay, Dios mío. Déjenme ir para allá, déjenme ir para acá. Aquí está todo tranquilo, vamos para acá. Se siente una presión muy fuerte. Hay que escuchar un ruido aquí, pero no hay nada, no es nada. Quise ver una sombra también. Aquí no hay nada, miren. Todo está tranquilo. Aquí en el baño tampoco hay nadie. No hay nadie. No hay nada aquí. No hay nada aquí. Ay, escucho un ruido acá de este lado, escucho un ruido aquí. En la cocina. A ver, la cocina. No hay nada aquí, en la sala. No hay nadie. Está prendida la televisión. No inventen. Igual que allá está prendida. ¿Qué es eso? Ay, Dios, una sombra. Apagaron la luz. Ay, la prendieron la luz. Tranquila. Ahí voy. Vamos a ver. Sí, espérame, ahí voy. Sí. No hay nadie aquí, no hay nadie aquí, no hay nadie aquí. Vamos a entrar aquí al baño. A ver, vamos a revisar. Vamos a revisar. Vamos a revisar. No hay nada. No hay nadie, no hay nadie. Te juro que yo vi una sombra y que apagaron y prendieron la luz. No hay nadie aquí. No hay nadie aquí. A ver, vamos para acá para ver el cuarto de los niños. No, nada, ahí voy. Aquí está dormida, miren. Está dormida. Ay, clarito, escuché que me chistaron. Clarito, quiero escuchar que me chistaron. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, mira. Está prendida la tele de la sala. En la misma película. Sí. Esta se estaba reiniciando la televisión también de aquí, del cuarto de los niños. Se está reiniciando, la desconecté y vi una sombra. Te juro que vi una sombra. Te juro, mira. Se siente mal ya. Y parece que Joshua ya tiene sueño. Ay, Dios mío. Voy a procurar no hacer ruido porque la voy a despertar. Vamos a despertar. Ah, machita. Hijo, levántate. Vamos a despertar. Ah, machita. Hijo, levántate. ¿Quieres agua? Vamos. A la pizza. A ver, pues prepárenme una pizza. Y a menos nos acostamos, porque les digo que... Shh, papi, no hagas ruido, no hagas tanto ruido. Mami está cansada y quiere decir que...
Did you catch it? A dark, ghost-like face shows up in the mirror multiple times throughout the video. So, what's your take? Do you think this house is truly haunted, or is someone just making it up? In a recent intense exploration by Moxley's Paranormal World, the team found an abandoned house that quickly became one of their most terrifying adventures.
Gino, what? The front door's open, is rubbish lay all on the floor.
You're joking.
No, seriously, this is definitely abandoned.
Found by chance, this roadside property is still filled with unsettling remnants of its previous residents, including medications, personal items, and signs of illegal activity.
Me, that scared the life out of me.
When they found the front door mysteriously open, they quickly realized the place had been abandoned in a hurry, with belongings scattered everywhere.
You're joking. Look at that, Moxley.
Mate, it's abandoned. Right.
While exploring the strange surroundings, one of the explorers finds a baby photo with a date that surprisingly matches his birthday, April 10th.
There's a baby picture there. What's the date on that? The 10th of the 4th, 14. Seriously?
Remind me when I get back to the car to show you my driving licence and what my date of birth is. 10th of April.
Is it?
10th of April, 71, Moxley.
The explorers found syringes, medications, and large amounts of prescription drugs scattered around the house. After looking deeper, they discovered that the previous owners had run an illegal veterinary practice, obtaining drugs illegally, which led to their eventual arrest.
A well-to-do family ran a fake vet's practice at their Walton home so they could order nearly 400,000 diazepam tablets to flog at a profit. Just there again.
Crazy.
It's insane, and this was just a random roadside.
While exploring, the two hear strange footsteps and other sounds coming from the upper floors.
The noises. I've heard the noises. I'm hoping I've picked them up. I didn't put my big mic on my camera. We're coming in it, we're just
Yeah.
grabbing my camera on, right?
I'm using these DJIs and these are quite good.
But I'm just wondering.
The investigation takes a dangerous turn when a group of unknown people shows up at the house, actively looking for the explorers.
Gino. There's a transit van sat right behind my car. There's a transit van sat right behind my car.
The team has to quickly hide in the neighbor's garden and make a tense escape, barely avoiding confrontation and potential danger.
So we sat in the next door neighbour's garden. There was about 5 or 6 guys just went in there, stuff in their hands, mate.
Yeah, they were tooled up. Yeah. There was something going on there.
So we're going to try and get out of here somehow.
The scary encounter leaves the explorers shaken and thankful to have escaped safely. But the mystery grows. Who were the intruders, and why were they so determined to find the explorers? Was it connected to the house's dark history, or just bad luck? Let me know your theories on this one. This terrifying clip was recorded by Richard, a man known for his YouTube channel where he usually sings popular songs. However, this particular video tells a scary story that still haunts him. Richard shared it, hoping to get some answers about the strange creature he had encountered. On August 4th, 2017, Richard was staying at his summer holiday home in the peaceful countryside. Everything was normal, and he was enjoying his time there, unaware that something unsettling was about to happen. One evening, as he went about his routine, he spotted something strange in his yard. It was a creature like nothing he had ever seen before. It quickly disappeared before he could grab his camera, leaving Richard shaken and unsure of what he had just witnessed. Later that evening, the creature returned, and this time, Richard was ready. As soon as their eyes met, a chill ran down his spine. Without hesitation, he grabbed his iPad and set it by the window, hoping to capture the creature on film and show the world what he was seeing. His heart raced as he set up the camera, desperate to document the unexplainable. Richard also quickly called a priest, hoping that some kind of help would rid him of the terrifying presence.
Oh my god. I can't believe this.
Hey, Mickey G.
Hey Mike, I need you.
I can hardly hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
A little bit. Yeah.
Alright, you're not gonna believe this. I got it on video now. People think I'm nuts. It's on video, it's playing right now. I put the iPad in the window and now this thing's coming up to the steps in my backyard, Mike.
What's coming up?
It's like a weird demonic looking thing and it's like a human. And it's all scratched down. And this is the second time this happened this week. And as I'm talking to you, this is all on recorded. And it doesn't see me. I'm in that, you know, that sunroom? All right, I've been putting the iPad out. It's about around, and it happened. Weird things been happening around this time at night.
Can I record it?
You're on record. Everything's recording now. I can see the thing. It's like looking around weird.
Is it recording the video?
Yeah, right now it's on the video. It doesn't see me. I'm sitting back, but I can still see out the window really good. You should see.
Hear you?
No, it can't. But it's looking around like something out of a weird sci-fi movie. This thing is freaky. It's on video. Huh?
Not a person?
No, it's an evil identity. It's evil entity. This thing's like wicked looking. But it's a human form though. You gotta wait until you see the video. I got it on video.
Okay, good.
This is like one out of a million things that people will not. They'll think they won't think I'm crazy no more. Wait until you see this. Oh my God! It's like you should see this thing, Mike. Oh my God! Like a gargoyle. It's like a gargoyle, man. And it's like 35 feet away, and it came out of those weeds. You know what I'm talking about?
If you look closely at the footage, you can see a strange, pale, human-like figure slowly approaching Richard's house. It moves in an eerie way, as if it's searching for something or someone, its head swiveling in all directions. Frozen in fear, Richard watches as the figure slowly retreats into the darkness. For a brief moment, it disappears from view, but just as Richard starts to feel relieved, the creature emerges from the shadows again. In panic, he calls the priest, asking him to pray for him, his voice shaking with fear, desperate for some kind of...
geez.
It's working different things, and the enemy is being attacked by you, Lord. And he's all worked up, and God, I just come against this. I bind these things right now, these evil spirits that are just harassing Rick and just coming into his yard. I just bind those things right now, and I come in to cease and be still, be gone. Father, I pray that you give Rick peace right now. I come against all fear. I bind that in Jesus' name. I pray, Father, that you just give peace and comfort, Lord, that he knows that Lord, that you are watching over, Lord. You are his rear guard, that nothing's going to call me. When you lay down at night, no sudden terror will come upon you.
Oh my God, there it is, Mike. It came back. Oh my gosh.
I command you to go in Jesus' name.
This thing is looking weird. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It knows something's going on, man. This thing is. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. We got disconnected. I even called the minister. It went back.
As the priest starts speaking in tongues, the atmosphere in Richard's yard grows even more unsettling. The creature, which was still and hiding in the shadows, began moving erratically. Its movements become jerky and unnatural, almost as if the priest's words are affecting it. Then, suddenly, the connection on Richard's phone cuts out. The call ends abruptly, leaving only an eerie silence. The video stops there, with no explanation or resolution to what happened. The footage left many unanswered questions, sparking a flood of comments online. Some viewers shared their own disturbing experiences, claiming they had seen similar creatures or had faced unexplainable events. Others, however, were skeptical, calling the video a hoax and suggesting it was staged for views. Despite the mixed reactions, one thing was clear. This eerie footage left millions of people confused and scared, all wondering what the creature was and if it was connected to something more sinister. A strange sight in the night sky has confused social media users after footage shared by Instagram user Lomas Viralord showed several bright objects moving through the sky in a mesmerizing but puzzling display. As the objects keep moving, something unexpected occurs. They appear to break into smaller pieces, spreading across the sky like embers from a fire. Some viewers think this might be a meteorite breaking up in Earth's atmosphere, a common event when space debris burns upon entering. However, others aren't so sure, pointing out the strange path and controlled movement, suggesting it could be something else. Without an official explanation, the footage is still open to interpretation, sparking continued debate. In a terrifying episode of Paranormal Quest, the team travels to the Rhodes Hotel in Atlanta, Indiana, a place known for its strong paranormal activity and dark past.
Here in Atlanta, Indiana, in a hotel that we have wanted to investigate for a long time.
Along with Connor from Paranormal Encounters, the investigators begin exploring this spooky place, hoping to capture some paranormal evidence on camera.
Let's go ahead and meet up with Junior and get a walkthrough of this place.
As the team digs deeper into the hotel's history, they uncover its past as a busy hotel, boarding house, speakeasy, and possible brothel. Adding to the mystery, there's a story that famous figures like gangster Al Capone may have visited, adding to the hotel's dark reputation.
The rumors was people had seen Al Capone, John Dillinger possibly staying here.
And that's been mentioned a few times.
The team begins a session in the children's room where they try an EVP session.
Knocking on the wall and the room you'd like us to go into.
They ask questions carefully, directed at the spirits thought to be young children still present in the hotel.
That doll in there is yours. You can play with it, or if you want to, you can come with us by grabbing a hold of that doll really tightly and not letting go.
The responses are subtle but eerie, with strange taps and noises, hinting at unseen beings communicating from beyond.
What's the room number for this room?
Yeah, I just moved just a second ago. That was not me.
What was that?
What was that?
Dude, it sounded like a tap over here.
I heard it sound like a chime of some
Yeah,
kind.
like the glass over here just tapped.
Later, while exploring the hotel's first floor, the team's REM pod starts to light up. Strange voices and unexplained sounds come from the equipment, leading the investigators to question whether these events are genuinely paranormal or if there could be another explanation. A tense moment happens during the seer session when the investigators use special equipment to capture strange, unclear images thought to show spirits.
Generating.
That was fast.
Okay.
They capture the image of a small boy's head as if he's sitting on the floor in the corner of a room next to a window.
There is a small male child's head, like he's sitting on the floor in the corner of a room next to a window.
One unsettling image looks like Everett, the late son of the hotel's former owner, who sadly passed away on the property. This moment connects with the crew's earlier questions, adding to the mystery of who still haunts the Rhodes Hotel.
I'm kind of wondering if, well, the creepy stuff we were experiencing earlier came here with someone else that came here with us earlier.
That could be.
By the end of the night, the team is unsettled by what they've experienced, but are eager to seek more answers on future visits. After reflecting on the hotel's heavy atmosphere and many unexplained events, they decide that the Rhodes Hotel holds strong paranormal energy that needs further investigation. A man works as a security guard and does late shifts at a school in Argentina. He often finds himself working alone, patrolling the premises late at night. For a while now, he's been experiencing strange paranormal events. The school is located far from the city, with no nearby buildings, and it's known that many strange people and cultists would sneak in at night to perform rituals and other activities. The building itself is old and has a tragic history. In 1970, a 15-year-old student had an abortion in the school bathroom, which led to her and the baby's deaths. In the 1980s, another boy lost his life on the school grounds while alone after hours. In 1990, the school didn't have running water and got it from a well, where another girl fell in and died. Later, when they tried to build an altar for the Virgin Mary, the first bricklayer died of a heart attack. Even stranger, the person who replaced him also passed away, along with a teacher and a custodian. One night, while live streaming and patrolling the school grounds, he captures something chilling. Watch closely.
Y aquí en la escuela cuando empiezan a ladrar los perros así a llorar. Ah, visto. Ahí empieza a joder, como a golpear. Todas las noches hace lo mismo. ¿Qué pasa? Tempranito empieza a hinchar las pelotas.
Loud banging can be heard before a door opens on its own. When he goes to check, there's no one there. After this, he moves to another room to rest for a moment before going back out when something else happens. One of the locker doors opens on its own, and then a light goes out. On another night, while checking the bathrooms and cubicles, he has a completely terrifying experience. A girl's voice is heard inside the bathroom before the door suddenly slams shut on its own, freezing the security guard with fear. He thinks this is the voice of the student who took her life in the bathroom, and during another live stream, he sees what he believes is her face. Unfortunately, this is just a clip from the live stream that was noticed later by a viewer, so there's no footage. However, as you can see, the terrifying pale face of a girl can be seen in the window just watching him. What makes Regalzu's footage even more compelling is that everything he films is captured live. So, how deep does this school's dark past go? As always, leave your thoughts on this in the comments. This TikTok video, uploaded by Dep Sav Despairiti, shows some creepy security footage recorded in a shop in Sana'a, Yemen. The shop owner was running his store at 2 a.m. while listening to the Quran when a mysterious figure, looking like a woman in a black robe, entered. The figure, who looked pale, asked why the Quran was playing. She then walked up to the shop owner, telling him not to be afraid and saying she was an angel. Soon after, she asked him for money. When the shop owner said he didn't have any, she turned to leave but stayed outside for a moment, asking again before finally saying goodbye and walking away. Later, the shop owner said the figure had feet like horse hooves, which made him believe it was a ghost. He also said that if the Quran hadn't been playing, he might not have been protected from the entity. The TikTok video has received over 5 million views, sparking a lot of debate. Many viewers argue that the figure couldn't have been a ghost, as they believe jinns don't reveal themselves to humans or appear on camera. Others suggest that an entity like a ghost wouldn't be able to enter a place where the Quran was played. Some think the figure was just a distressed woman asking for money, while others are convinced something supernatural was involved. Late one night, 3 brothers are asleep in their room when they wake up to a strange sound coming from their window.
What was that, bro? Nah, bro, chill, bro. Hold it down. Bro, are you serious? That's a germ. Bro, it's coming from my finger. Bro, but it's hot. No, germ. I don't care. I'm just crack it a little. No.
The boys are terrified as they hear and see something or someone looking into their window. They ran out of the room, screaming. Unfortunately, the clip was posted without a source, so we can only wonder what they saw. Even scarier, we have to worry that these shaky bunk beds might one day come crashing down and crush the guy on the bottom bunk. Polish social media user Eddie Ome uploaded this series of clips claiming that his home is being haunted by a poltergeist. Eddie says he has heard strange noises in the middle of the night and noticed items mysteriously moving around the house without him touching them. The creepiest part is that a lot of the scary activity seems to involve Eddie's cat, which appears to sense something lurking in the house. One night, when Eddie is away, he leaves a camera recording to see if it captures anything on tape. In this next clip, recorded a few days later, Eddie hears a noise and then notices that his cat starts acting strangely. Mysterious noises can also be heard coming from outside the room, making both Eddie and the cat uneasy. Eddie becomes more certain than ever that his home is haunted when he is woken in the middle of the night by the same banging noises recorded in the first clip. This time, Eddie checks out the mysterious noises, but his cat isn't even in the room, showing that she wasn't the one making them before. Although the noises stop when Eddie opens the door, they start again a second later in a different room. And it doesn't stop there. The very next day, while Eddie is working from home, the noises start again. Once again, when Eddie opens the door to investigate, there's nothing there. In this next clip, just before 7 a.m., Eddie hears that familiar sound again.
Słyszycie to?
The banging noises are heard again, almost like someone is desperately knocking on the door trying to get in. But as usual, the room on the other side looks empty. The same thing happens the next day as well.
Nie no, generalnie robię sobie obiad, nie? Znowu się zaczyna.
So what's happening here? Eddie and his followers believe he's being haunted by a poltergeist. But what's your take? Poltergeist or something else? The next video shows a woman who recently moved into a new house with her daughter. She's noticed something strange. Whenever she leaves the house and comes back, she always finds the light in her daughter's bedroom turned on, even though she's sure she left it off. Take a look.
Bueno, voy a hacer este video para ver si está prendida la luz de la pieza de las nenas. Tengo miedo. Yo ayer la apagué. Ay, la reconcha de la lora. ¿Cómo puede ser? ¿Cómo puede ser? A ver si está abierta la puerta del placar. Y la puerta del placar abierta, la concha de la puta lora.
After seeing the closet door open and the lights on, she gets even more scared than usual. She asks her daughter if she was the one who did it, but doesn't get a good answer. She struggles to find a logical explanation for these strange things happening. She begins to consider the possibility that something paranormal might be going on, especially since the house used to belong to her late grandfather, and this room was once his bedroom.
A los que me preguntan, la segunda parte, en realidad yo dejé ya prendida la luz, cosa que no tener que volver y que me encuentre con la luz prendida. O sea, no me animo a volver a apagarla para que se me vuelva a prender, porque la verdad es que me da mucho miedo, de verdad. La puerta del placar no se volvió a abrir, es un ropero antiguo. Esta era la casa de mis abuelos. Mi abuelo falleció hace 3 años y esta era su habitación, así que a veces siento que está conectado él en esta casa. Pero más allá que es mi abuelo, me da miedo. Así que nada, no la vuelvo a apagar. Pero está todo en armonía y no hay nada extraño ni nada raro, sino que no vuelvo a apagar la luz porque me da miedo. Eso es todo.
She suspects that her grandfather might be using the mirror in the room as a way to connect with her. However, viewers believe it could be something evil pretending to be her grandfather. She decides to check her grandfather's old closet after finding it open on its own, and inside she discovers some creepy items. A photo of her great-grandparents, her grandmother's bassinet, a creepy clown doll with a rope and an eerie laugh, and another broken doll in an old suitcase. Because clown dolls are so unsettling, she starts keeping the light on to avoid the creepy experience of finding it turned on by itself. At first, she had no plans to create paranormal content, but after being accused of faking the events, she decided to make a follow-up video.
Estoy llegando a casa para la persona que había dicho que yo había apagado la luz. Acá vengo, en teoría la luz tendría que estar prendida, como ayer cuando vine, que estaba prendida porque no la volví a apagar. Así que ahora vamos a ver con qué nos encontramos. Vamos a cerrar el garage. Muy bien. Vamos a ver con qué nos encontramos hoy. Igual esto no sé si está bueno porque no sé si estoy abriendo algún portal. Creo que va a ser el último video que hago, porque no está bueno estar molestando a las almas. En teoría tendría que estar la luz prendida. Ahí se escucha el gato de mi vecino. Ahí no hay luz. Ah, sí hay luz. Bueno, no me anda la living. Está como muy oscura la casa. Vamos a prender la luz porque me da un poquito de miedo hoy. Estoy como asustada. Ah, no te la puedo creer. ¿Y por qué se desenfoca? No sé. Pero la luz está apagada. Quiero ver si es que hay algún problema. Quiero ver si es que hay algún problema con la lamparita o algo. Ah, no, listo. Listo, buenísimo. Se apagó la luz, o sea, yo no la apagué. Claramente, no sé por qué está apagada.
This time, she left the lights on, but when she came back, she found them turned off. Normally, the light works just fine, and this only happens when she leaves the house. The situation gets worse when, the next morning, she finds something truly terrifying. Watch closely.
¿No? Acá estamos. La luz sigue prendida. ¿Qué mierda es eso? Esto es joda. ¡Ay! ¡La puta madre que lo parió!
Her daughter's button-activated cat toy turns on by itself, making noises, and then starts moving as soon as she gets close. Many viewers thought it might be a motion sensor toy, so she made a follow-up video to prove that wasn't the case. That's when things take a creepy turn for everyone.
Quiero mostrar una cosa, porque después me van a decir que el gato tiene una palanquita o algo para que camine o que haga miau o algo de esas cosas. La realidad es que no tiene nada, es un gato de mis hijas que solamente funciona si vos le apretás acá un botoncito que tiene. Quiero mostrar. O sea, si uno no lo aprieta, el gato no funciona. O sea, esto es real. Esto es real. No tiene nada, o sea, no tiene palanca, nada. Es solo si uno lo aprieta, que lo acabo de apretar. Ay, Dios.
The toy is activated by a button and starts moving on its while meowing in the other room. It only moves slightly, as if reacting to her presence, which makes it even creepier. She also mentions that the closet was old, but she had it restored and rearranged everything in the room, even getting rid of the creepy old dolls. There haven't been any updates since then. I think the clown doll was probably responsible for the strange events, as we've seen in other videos. The next video shows some kind of movement coming from another room. However, this clip goes the extra mile, as the person behind the camera, Sabrina, managed to capture some additional paranormal activity along the way.
Did you hear that? It sounds like somebody's walking up there.
Oh my god, as soon as I stopped it, I heard it. I know you guys heard that. I hope I got that. Did you hear it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Look, nobody's up here. Oh my god. Look at his door is closed. Oh my god. Nope. 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 I gotta tell my daughter, boo boo. Oh my god. There's water in my eyes. Oh my god. Why does it sound like, and I recorded it. It sounds like somebody's in your brother's room. And I went up there to show that the door was closed. Tell me why his door opened when I went up there. I swear. I ran down here by myself. I'm recording it. Come up there with me to show them nobody's here. Oh my god. That made my eyes water, you guys. I showed it on camera. My son is not home. I'm not going to stop the recording just so I can show you guys.
That's scary.
I know, I ran down here. I ran down here so fast. Okay. Oh my god, that scared me. And it sounds like somebody's walking around up there, and I got it on recording. Yes, hold me. Look at his door's moving. Okay, we're gonna go up there and I'm gonna show you guys nobody is in his room. He is not here. Turn your flashlight on. Oh my god. Hurry up and then come up here so you can point it to show nobody's in the room. Look. Look. Nobody's in here. Nobody.
Look, even Pixie.
You guys literally, you seen that in real time with me. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Oh no. I told you guys. And there's been that mimic. And my daughter has heard it when I'm not here. It says my name, or it says her name in my voice when I'm not here. It says my name in her voice when I'm not here. And, or when she's not here. And now that's happening. Look at my dog. Well, no, I'm not coming under the side of the house no more. Oh my god.
Strangely, footsteps could be heard coming from the attic. Like any normal person, Sabrina got pretty freaked out about this. She and her daughter were the only ones in the house, so it made no sense why these noises were happening. In the heat of the moment, both Sabrina and her daughter thought the noises were from a squatter. However, after catching the door opening on its own, they started to think it might be something paranormal. They left it up to their audience to decide what caused it. Toby, a paranormal investigator, tries to perform a demonic ritual in a house to communicate with spirits. He uses 2 mirrors facing each other and some phone apps to reveal images beyond the human eye. There's a dark shape floating behind him, and his friend makes banging noises early on, even before the experiment starts. Later in the video, you hear the noises again, and a mirror gets knocked over.
Я хочу, чтобы вы проявили себя в этом приложении. Что-то стучит, ребят. Пожалуйста, проявите себя. О. Угу. Итак. Тихо. Блин, ребята. Капец.
Призраки, проявите себя. С помощью этих нейросетей. Конечно, долгий процесс. Продолжаем. Пожалуйста, дайте какой-то знак. Сделайте что-нибудь. Да ну нафиг. Ребят, штатив упал. Как вы выглядите?
At first, he hears some knocking sound, but after some time, a dark, shadowy figure appears right behind him and vanishes into thin air. Luckily, the investigator remains unharmed by it. So, is this a real paranormal sighting or just a hoax? In the next video, a father is filming a video for his wife, showing her how to open the safe where he keeps all his cash. He ran a business, and most of his transactions were in cash, so he needed a secure place to store it where he and his wife could easily access it. However, halfway through this important recording, something happened that the man couldn't explain.
Este es el pasillo donde están las cruces. Las cruces. Este es mi cuarto. Atrás de la cortina hay una bodega. Está la cruz, es como un camino hacia esa caja fuerte. Ahí está una caja fuerte que creo que está. No, no es cierto. No es cierto. No sé qué onda. Ay, me caí. Estoy cayendo. Oye, niña, ¿puedes venir a abrir la caja fuerte?
Right after he asked his daughter to open the curtain for him, it suddenly swung open on its own, which was very unsettling. It was clear that no one was on the other side of the curtain, so it must have been the work of a spirit. He was lucky enough to capture it on camera. The next video takes place on a cold night in Spain. Tibu, a man living alone, was having a great night. He felt relaxed, carefree, and on top of the world. Everything seemed perfect, until it wasn't.
Son las 1:55 de la madrugada y así es como se escucha realmente el llanto de la Llorona. No sé si hay personas en mi audiencia, si alguna vez han tenido esta experiencia, así es como realmente se escucha este terrible llanto. Vamos a abrir la puerta. Esto nunca lo hagan ustedes porque no sabemos de lo que este ser es capaz. El llanto se sigue escuchando muy claro, pero no logramos ver nada. Esperamos solamente y no esté aquí adentro. Y no manches.
As Tibu was getting ready to rest, he heard knocking on his door. Feeling confident, he went to check it out. As strange as it was, there was nothing on the other side of the door, leaving him confused. Whatever caused this must have had bad intentions, because it left him terrified for the rest of the night. Ghost hunters. Hiro and Tomo go to check out an abandoned hospital in Japan, a place known for being haunted. While exploring, they find some surprising things: a piano still in one piece, old medical tools, and a creepy feeling all around. Just as things start to get more intense, Tomo decides to take it further to try and catch something paranormal. He chooses to stay completely alone in one of the rooms. Hiro and the cameraman leave, and Tomo is left in total silence. After a while, he starts to get tired and falls asleep, but then something suddenly wakes him up. Take a look at this. While Tomo is recording, a dark figure peeks at him from around a corner. He doesn't notice it at first, but when he moves the camera and looks back, it's gone. Both Hiro and Tomo have no idea who or what it could have been, but many viewers think it might be the spirit of a former patient who died in that hospital. Ghost or not, seeing a shadowy figure in a place known to be haunted is enough to scare anyone. What do you think? Jackson from the Creepy Corner has been dealing with some serious paranormal activity for the past month. At first, when the hauntings started, Jackson was too scared to even stay in his own home, not knowing what to expect next, but over time, he got used to the strange events, even though they still made him uneasy. Recently, though, the paranormal activity became more frequent and intense, reaching a breaking point. Jackson was starting to lose his patience, getting more frustrated with whatever entity or force kept invading his space and messing with him. Now, I know this might sound a bit extreme, but here's the thing. Despite weeks of constant ghostly encounters, Jackson had never managed to capture any of it on camera until now. The video you're about to see is the first undeniable proof that he finally caught it on film.
I haven't been back here for not too long. Can you make the light shut off?
So you think that this is fake? You think that this is fake? Okay.
Jackson sent the video to his family group chat, hoping they would finally believe him. Unfortunately, they all just called him an attention seeker and ignored his claims. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.